Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Yoga for Skaters YouTube channel. My name is Ace, your friend in yoga and off skates training, and this month on the Yoga for Skaters YouTube channel, we're going to be focusing on back health. So as roller skaters, park skaters, derby, we're using our lower body a lot. And for park skating and derby in particular, we've always got this hinge at our hips, right? So we've got our hinge at our hips, we've got our knees bent, and sometimes that can put a lot of strain on the back. And so for our practice here today, we have a good morning practice where we are going to target some opening through the front of the hips as a way of giving the back a little bit of release. We're also going to be moving through some more back bends so that you can really wake up your day and feel ready for another skate session. All right, I will see you on the mat. Yeah! We're going to get started this morning in child's pose. Go ahead and find your comfortable child's pose, maybe big toes together and knees wide, or maybe keeping the knees together if that feels better for you this morning. Go ahead and relax the forehead on your mat, and we'll find a few deep breaths here. As you inhale, take that breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, maybe letting go of anything you woke up with that isn't what you want to bring with you for today. And as you inhale, breathe in a fresh start for your morning. Exhale, let go of any tension from the evening. One more breath here. And on your next inhale, go ahead and press the hands down, pull your way forward into tabletop position. And this morning we're going to start with some lateral shifts. So we're going to bend the left elbow, send the hips to the right. Good. Bend the right elbow, send the hips to the left. And so as we shift the pelvis from side to side, we're just bringing some lateral movement or side-to-side movement into that low back. Yeah. We'll take another breath here, going to the left, going to the right. And if you're still waking up and pairing the breath and movement feels like a lot right now, don't worry about it. Beautiful. From here, let's go ahead and find our way into our first downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Shift those hips up and back, waking up the backs of the legs by pedaling out the feet. Perfect. And then just starting to notice the hamstring connection to the base of the glutes, the top of the glutes connection to that low back. And then can you soften the knees just a little bit? Feel the heels sink back towards the back edge of your mat and feel the tailbone reach up to the sky. From here, we're working to lengthen that low back. Take one more inhale. One more exhale, push the floor away for even more space here. And on your next inhale, shift forward to plank position. As you exhale, go ahead and bend the knees. We'll bend the elbows to lower the thighs, the hips, and the chest. And then we'll take, with our breath, just some cobra lifts. So on your inhale, hands can be light. Let's squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heart. So wherever you want to go as we start. And then using the exhale to float your way back down. Forehead just kisses the mat 2 more times. Inhale. Go ahead and engage the upper back. To lift the heart, lift the gaze, and then lowering down. Beautiful. One more time here. Go ahead and inhale, lifting up as much as you can find that tone through the the upper back. And exhale all the way down. Beautiful. Go ahead and tuck the toes and just push your way back to that tabletop position. Nice. From here, we'll take an inhale. And as you exhale, just start to feel a little tone through the lower abdominals. Feel the ribs draw together and down. Take one more inhale. Feel that connection to your mat. And as you exhale, tuck the toes. We're going all the way up and back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a full inhale here in down dog. As you exhale, go ahead and just step the right foot in between the hands. We're going to bend into the left knee and find your way up to a low lunge. Perfect. So for this first low lunge here this morning, nothing too technical. We are going to just take a moment, bring the hands behind the low back and find an interlace. That same tone we found through the upper back in Cobra, can you find that here? Squeezing the elbows towards each other. Yeah. And then keeping that tone in the lower abdominals, can you start to reach the knuckles towards the back heel? Lift the heart to the sky. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. Inhaling. And exhaling. 1 more breath. And as you exhale, go ahead and relax the interlace. Good. Bring the hands to either side of that right foot. We'll tuck the left toes, step back to high plank position. Beautiful. Take an inhale here in high plank. And as you exhale, we'll bend the knees, bend the elbows to lower the thighs, the hips, and the chest. And then from here, take those arms overhead. And we're going to start warming up the back. So left arm and right leg are going to lift at the same time. As you inhale, go ahead and do that. Left arm, right leg. And on the exhale, come right back down. Same thing, second side. Inhale, left leg, right arm. And exhale, bring it down. Nice. Keep going with your breath a few times on each side. And as we're starting here this morning, if the range of motion isn't huge, no worries. Just getting up and at 'em, waking up the body. 1 more time each side. Inhale. Exhale, release. Last side, inhale. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring those hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale. Find your way up for a cobra, maybe a little bit bigger bend here. And then exhale all the way down. We're going all the way up and back to that downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale in your down dog. Exhale as you've started to engage the back body, increasing the blood flow. Can you find a little more length? Tailbone to the sky, low back long. And on your next exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, bending the right knee. We'll find our way up into that low lunge on the second side. This time, can you find the opposite interlace of the fingers? A little squeeze through the upper back, and then knuckles towards that back heel, lifting the heart. Beautiful. We'll inhale, feeling through the front body. Exhale, opening up. Nice. 1 more breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, gently release the interlace of the fingers. Bring the hands to either side of that left foot. Tuck the right toes and step it back to high plank position. Inhale in high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. We'll lower the thighs, the hips, and the chest. Beautiful. And so once again, go ahead and take those arms up overhead. Perfect. And then this time, same thing, except both arms, both legs. We'll inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Nice. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Nice. Inhale, go ahead and rise up. Can you hold for the exhale? Inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Slide those hands under the shoulders. Inhale with a little tone through the upper back. Lift into your cobra. And exhale all the way down. Good. Tuck the toes. all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Perfect. 2 breaths here. So we've just got a short little standing flow as we continue to build out these back bends. Good. On your next exhale, step that right foot in between the hands. We're going to take an inhale to rise up, high lunge. As you exhale, open up, warrior 2. Perfect. We'll take a breath here as you inhale, really rooting through the bottoms of the feet. Perfect. Finding that right glute engagement, left glute engagement for that matter. So strong glutes, giving the low back support, strong low body. And then from here, go ahead and bring that right forearm onto the right thigh bone. We'll flip the left thumb down. Go ahead and sweep that left arm along the left side of the face as you find your way into extended side angle. Beautiful. As you inhale, you can really lengthen through the left fingertips, through the outer edge of the left foot. And as you exhale, feel that space between the ribs and the hips just softening. Yeah. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, we're going to bring it all the way down. Bring both hands to the inside of that right leg. Pop the left heel up, and we'll come all the way down into lizard pose. If you want to heel toe that right foot a little bit open, you can do that. And then coming into a bit of a twist, right hand to the right knee perhaps, or if you're feeling awake and ready, go ahead and reach the right arm back to grab that left foot. Yeah. And so a little bit of a tension through the front of the hip as we ease the low back. Go ahead and squeeze the left glute. Yeah. And then press that foot into the hand if you've got that left foot in your right hand. And then release the engagement of the glute, release that tension to start to squeeze the left heel a little bit closer. Yeah, one more time there, squeezing the left glute, pressing that left foot into the right hand. Exhale, bring it in. Yeah. One more time, inhale, find that tension. So hand to foot, the hands resisting the foot, the whole back of that leg is engaged, right, up to the glute. And then we relax it, squeeze the heel in, feel a little more stretch through the front of the left hip. Good. Relax that left foot. Bring the right hand to the inner edge of that right foot. We'll tuck the left toes, step the right foot back, high plank position. Inhale in your high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, lower the thighs, the hips and the chest. Perfect. And then from here, go ahead and bring the hands along the side body. This time for our locust pose, we're going to keep the arms along the side, find that engagement through the upper back, lift the legs, lift the heart. A moment to hold here. Inhale. And exhale all the way down. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, come on up for your cobra. Exhale all the way down, all the way up and back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. So stay right where you are. I'm just going to flip it around so I can continue to face you. We've got one more breath here in that down dog. Inhaling. Good. And as you exhale, let's step the left foot in between the hands. Spiral the right heel down. Good. Not yet, actually. Keep the right heel up. We'll rise up through high lunge first, and then, beautiful, we can open up to warrior 2. If you're already here, that's wonderful. Good to be early at the top of the day, huh? Nice. Take an inhale. Exhale, softening the shoulders. Perfect. One more breath here. As you exhale, extended side angle, left forearm to that left thigh bone, right thumb points down, sweeping that right arm down and across overhead. Perfect. And so our side body length here. Inhale, reach through the outer edge of the right foot, right fingertips to the sky. And as you exhale, softening that space between the ribs and the hips. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands down to the inner edge of the left foot, popping the right heel up. Good. Bend that right knee. And we'll set up that lizard rotation here on the second side. So right hand stays down. Left hand can help you twist or can twist into grabbing that back foot. And we'll work the same engage and release technique here. So engaging that right glute, go ahead and press the right foot into the left hand, resist with that left hand. And on an exhale, ease it up, bringing that right heel a little closer. Perfect. Again, engaging, press the foot to hand to foot, a little tension, and then release. Awesome. One more time. Find that tension, foot to hand to foot, engaged. And then relax. Heel to sit bone. Good. As you're ready, gently relax the right foot. Bring that left hand to the inside of the left leg. And then we'll tuck the right toes, step back to high plank. Inhale in your high plank. Exhale, bend the knees. Bend the elbows to lower the thighs, the hips, and the chest. Perfect. From here, we'll take the hands behind the low back, find that interlace. As you inhale, lift the feet, lift the heart. Tone through the upper back as the knuckles reach for the heels. Inhale. And exhale. Yeah. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Beautiful. You can stack the hands, rest the forehead on the backs of the hands, and if you'd like to just rock the hips a little side to side, you can do that. Perfect. Oh. And then take your time. Hands slide underneath the shoulders. One more moment for this cobra. Using the hands as you keep the hip points connected to the floor, just lifting the heart wherever you'd like to go. Arms can get straight or keeping a little bend to make sure you keep those hips grounded, heart lifting. One more inhale. Exhale all the way down. Beautiful. Tuck the toes. We're going all the way up and back to downward facing dog. Perfect. 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, go ahead and hop, step, jump, maybe kneel your way to the top of your mat to a comfortable seat. Perfect. So go ahead and set yourself up. We're going to take one final back bend here this morning, a final bridge pose. So fingertips to the toes, a little tone in the core as you roll your way back. Perfect. All right. And so for this bridge here this morning, we're just going to work to engage the glutes, lift the hips up and bring them down. We'll do 3 reps just like this, finding a nice hold on the last one. So arms along the side body, inhale, lifting the hips. Good. Push the floor away with the arms. And exhale, come right back down. Inhale, press down to lift up. Exhale, bring it down. Very nice. One more time here. Inhale, lift on up. Exhale, hold. If you'd like to tuck a shoulder behind the back and the other shoulder behind the back to interlace the fingers, You can do that, sending both hips up, up, up. Yeah, and then chest towards the chin. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale gently, finding your way all the way down. Perfect. Good. And then just let the feet be as wide as your mat. Let the knees rest in on each other. We'll take an inhale here. And a full exhale. Nice. So as we've been working that movement through the spine, especially in this boat pose, but also in those locusts, we've been using the hamstrings a lot. So building that hamstring strength, which is super important, but also we want to keep those hamstrings nice and long to support that low back ease, right? So from here, go ahead and lengthen the left leg, hug the right knee to your chest, and then as you're ready, just start to lengthen that right leg to the sky, and we'll take a really gentle, passive hamstring stretch here. You can keep the hands behind the right thigh. Maybe you reach for the calf or the big toe, whatever range of motion you have here this morning in the hamstrings. Usually less range of motion for me in the mornings. That's why I love doing a little bit of a practice in the morning. Wake it up. Yeah, take one more deep breath here, full inhale. And as you exhale, start by bending the right knee. Extend that right leg out to meet the left. And we'll do the same thing on the second side. So hug the left knee into the chest, hands behind that left thigh, extending the left foot to the ceiling. Good. And then taking our time here. Again, this is a more passive hamstring stretch. So we're just going to let ourselves come into whatever range of motion is available to you. Don't worry about engaging or anything like that. You can keep the toe and the ankle soft. Yeah, we'll take 2 more breaths right here. Inhale. And exhale. Yeah. One more inhale. And as you exhale, soften the left knee. Yeah, and just let that left leg drift out to meet the right. And we'll come into a final resting pose here. Just a minute here this morning in our Shavasana. Maybe using this moment to, again, let go of anything that you're not trying to bring into your day. Making space for what's to come. Staying open-minded, flexible, and reminding yourself that whatever comes up today, you have everything you need to be able to handle it, right? Good. As you're ready on your next inhale, reach the arms up overhead, lengthen the legs. Good morning stretch here. And then really gentle, hug the knees to the chest. Yeah, bringing the forehead towards the knees to the forehead. And then as you're ready, slowly roll your way to your favorite side, pressing your way up. And we will come all the way back up to our seat. All right. If you'd like to bring the palms together at your heart, you can do that, taking just a moment to acknowledge your hard work this morning. Maybe sharing this spirit of awakeness, of brightness and openness across the heart as you move through your day. The light and the teacher in me sees the light and the teacher in all of you. Shanti, peace. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I definitely feel more awake and ready to take on the day. And thank you so much. I'm glad I got to do this with you. If you enjoyed this practice, there are more practices on the Yoga for Skaters YouTube channel. Be sure that you subscribe, and we are dropping new videos every Friday. All right, I'll see you next time.